Hey 30-minute marketers! Today's video we're going to be taking a look at Pixabay, where we can get some free images without copyright restrictions. So if you're new to the channel, I'm Gary Baker and I'm here to show you how to do more to market your message in less time. So be sure to hit the subscribe button or ring the bell for notification of future videos. Remember, it's not about faster, it's about focus, and like I said, today's focus is on Pixabay. So let's go ahead and hop over to Pixabay and take a look at this. There will be a link in the description, so you can just click on that and head over to Pixabay and follow along if you like. So when you get over to Pixabay, what you're going to see here is a search engine, kind of like Google. So stunning free images and royalty-free stock. So you have photos, illustrations, vectors, and videos, and in this video we will be looking at all of those and talking about when to use them and when not to use them. So right here you have the ability to search for images, vectors, and videos. And you can see down here it says popular images, Halloween, obviously, because this is November as I shoot this, so Halloween is just passed, so that's going to be some of the popular images that were just used. Christmas is coming up. Thanksgiving, business, always popular, money, food, computers, and dogs. So, for example, let's just say we need a image of money. If we're writing a blog post, or if we're doing, say we're writing a information product and we're talking about money, then this would be a great place to get some images for money. As you can see here, you have US dollars, you have some Bitcoin, you have some neat little coins here with plants growing out of them. Here's one with a credit card. All great images. So here's one for a piggy bank. Let's go ahead and click on the piggy bank image. Say we were writing a information product about saving money and we wanted to have a nice little picture of a piggy bank when we're talking about saving our coins in our piggy bank. So as you can see here on the screen, once you click on that, you have the ability to download the image for free. You can see the author of the image right here, and it shows the number of images they have, 253 images. Of course, here you can buy the person a coffee, or you can follow them. Every little bit helps as far as assisting them in their ventures of being an artist, or posting their images here. You can follow them, you can star it here, you can click this button and this will drop down and you can share this image. Again, help them out on Facebook and across other social media platforms. And of course, if you click free download right here, you'll see the options all in JPEG format, and of course you have the different sizes. So get the one that's the most appropriate for your needs. And if you scroll down here to the bottom, you'll see some sponsored images from Shutterstock. Of course, these might be better in your opinion, and you might want to buy those. Of course, you would have to purchase those from Shutterstock. You can, of course, scroll down here. You can see when it was uploaded. You can see the category it was in if you want to search further in, say, the category. And here is an important thing to look at. If you're using this image, you can see the number of times it was viewed here on the site. You can also see the number of times it was downloaded, which most likely means the number of times it's been used. So this can come into play, for example, if you're going to use this on a public website, you might want to look for something that has not been downloaded as often, or you might want to go ahead and purchase something from Shutterstock, because the problem is you don't want this image to be an image on your public-facing website that people have seen again and again and again. And another thing to take note of here is when you do your free download, you select your size and you go ahead and you select download. What you'll get here is say thanks to the image author. Of course, you can donate money and you can follow them on Instagram, and you can see that the image downloaded immediately right there. Now that may not always be the case. When you download, that was for the 640 by 384 image. If you were to increase it in size and click download, due to the resolution of this file and the quality, it's going to ask you to submit the CAPTCHA here. But what you can do is you can register and no CAPTCHA is presented for you to sign up. And you can sign up right here by clicking, and it's absolutely free to sign up. And of course, all you do is click sign up. You can either log in with Facebook or Google, or you can enter a new username, an email address, and create a password. And of course, you can sign up. It's pretty straightforward and simple, and that will keep that CAPTCHA from popping up as you download more images. So let's go back to the Pixabay homepage. And of course, that was photos. We were looking at photos. As you can see here on the main screen, majority of these are photos, but you also have the options for illustrations. And illustrations are going to be drawings from people and artists that have donated their art to Pixabay to further their ventures inside of being an artist. So that's why a majority of these are free. So you have illustrations, and of course, if an illustration is more apt to what you're doing inside of your product, then be sure to select illustrations. Then of course you have vectors, and vector being the more computer looking generated images right here. So it's just a little bit different style of illustration that you can select here. A good example of this is over at 30minutemarketing.net. Of course, if you land on the home page and under it's not about faster, it's about focus, you'll see this is a vector image of a nice clean workspace. And you scroll down through here, you'll see some other vector art that I use on the home page. So again, when you're on Pixabay, make sure that you're selecting the image that will resonate best with your audience inside of your marketing material, whether it be your website, whether it be the information product you're creating. And of course, they have an option here to also download videos. So you'll be able to download videos here. These are typically small clips. As you can see here, this is 8 seconds. You have some here that are 34 seconds, up to 48 seconds, some even up in the 1 minute range. Of course, if you were to click on this, say for example, right there, you'll be able to click on it. It will load and you'll be able to play that, and you'll be able to see that this is an aerial footage image, and you can see the car moving down here ever so slightly. And of course, over here you have the media type. It tells you it's MP4, it tells you the resolution, and again, it tells you the number of times that this has been downloaded. So there you have some B-roll footage that you can use on your website or in videos that you're making. And of course, again, you have the name of the author, and of course you can follow and you can share on all kinds of social media platforms. One thing of note, you want to make sure that you look at and do your due diligence. Of course, these are all free for commercial use, as you can see right here, but make sure that you do your due diligence by reading the Pixabay license. Of course, we'll click on that, and you'll see here the simplified Pixabay license. It empowers creators and protects our community. We want to keep it as simple as possible. Here's an overview, so make sure you read what is allowed, but also make sure that you understand what is not allowed. One thing, for example, that you want to pay attention to is do not sell unaltered copies of an image, an exact copy of stock, or as a poster, print, or on a physical product. So make sure you understand what this means. If you don't know what this means, make sure you do not use this product in any way that might get yourself in trouble. Of course, another one to be aware of is don't portray identifiable people in a bad light or any way that is offensive. Don't use images with identifiable brands to create misleading association with a product or service. For example, if you use these images, and if you were to go back here, and we'll go back and search images real quick. So if we were to change the drop down here and go to images, and let's say that we search for Facebook. And of course, then you find images here that have the Facebook logo as an example, but you can see, for example, this one also has Twitter. But focusing on Facebook, make sure that when you share this, if you share it on Facebook or you put it on your website, make sure that you have a disclaimer saying that you're not associated with Facebook. And make sure that all your disclaimers cover everything that might get you in trouble with Facebook, as that is a copyrighted image and word. So be sure you do your homework on that. And of course, that is under the Pixabay license. So make sure that you read all that, as well as check out the Pixabay FAQ to make sure that you understand. Can you use your images? make sure that you don't do things like hot linking, which explains here is that you are free to show them on your website, but make sure you upload them to your server. Do not link to Pixabay. They actually will not allow that, but don't even attempt it, to make sure that you're following the rules and you're doing everything correctly within the constraints and with the license of the free usage of all the images, illustrations, videos, and vectors on Pixabay. One other thing I would like to show you is when you download an image, and one thing to take note of, when you download this image, you click free download. These images are typically all in JPEG format, as it shows again down here, your image type. One thing that you should be aware of is, why does it matter? JPEG versus PNG. Alright, the answer simply is image compression. It's about reducing the file size of an image as much as possible and still preserving the quality, specifically when you talk about using this on a website. Now, this article is from Thrive Themes, and I will go ahead and I will leave a link to this article so you can understand the difference between using a JPEG and a PNG. When you're using images from a site such as Pixabay, it's very important that you get this right, especially on your website. So again, I'll link that in the description. We'll go back to the home screen one more time, where you can see that Pixabay has free photos, illustrations, vectors, and videos for your use. Copyright free, royalty free. Just make sure you stay within the constraints of their commercial license and you'll be good to go. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment in the comment section if you have any questions about Pixabay and using these images. And of course, if you would like some information about starting your online business where you can use images like this on your website and in your videos, go ahead and click the link in the description for a simple step-by-step effective blueprint to get started today. And with that, I'll say thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. 30-minute timer here on the end screen. Check out the awesome video that's on this end screen as well, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.